Yeah, hi. Welcome again to my new video session. In today's session, we are going to learn in the MongoDB how the aggregation framework works and how it differs from you know the MongoDB find method and what is its advantage over the find method. So let me first tell you the definition of and how it works. This framework in MongoDB. Uh, MongoDB helps to calculate multiple records with multiple stages at a time, and finally it gives back the computed result at last. Let me to show you. If you can see my screen, I have drawn one diagram. Let's say we gave the input here, and this match, group, sort, these are one stages we want to perform, right? And finally we'll get back the output. So how in this case this aggregate method works? It takes the input. First it matches with some document. After filtering the some document from the entire record, again it is grouping the record. After that it is sorting the record and gives back the output. So here if you can observe, the output of the first stage is going to be the input for the next stage, and so on. So this is main advantage. In the same case, we will take one example and see. Let's say I have these records, this document, entire document, where I have done the product listing as per the city. Let's say for Bangalore, for the main category, there are for the product jeans there are 50 number of products available. Same for the product shirt, there are 150 number of product available, and shoes 30 and so on. So there are some products, number of products available as per the city. Let's say first we want to fetch how many numbers of products available as per the city, right? We want to group how many numbers of products available as per the city. So in this case, in the MongoDB, if we are going to query using the find method, right? First we have to match the statement. This is one query. Again, after getting the result from the first query, we have to write one more query for the to group the record and find the total number of products, right? So in this case, if you are using the find method, we have to write either the three query or else other logic, right? So to overcome this kind of issue, let's say we have some embedded documents or some complex logic. So in this case, MongoDB introduced this aggregate framework, which can easily solve, which can easily perform the multiple stages, and finally gives back the the computed output. So there are, do right here. First, it has this method, has aggregate method, has takes two type of things. First, pipeline stages, which I have mentioned here, which this match, group, sort, limit, project, each one is one stage, and in this stage output of first stage will be the input for the next stage. So second one is pipeline operator. So there are two type of operation we are usually performing using this aggregate method. First we have to define the stages. Inside each stage we have to perform, you have to write some operator like sum, average, max, mean, like this. So all the operators we will discuss. Let's take one example of the same record. I have inserted this record into my database, local database here, you can see here. So the first case, let's implement this match pipeline stage. So what it does, it will filter as per some value. Let's say I am listing the products for the Bangalore city, the city Bangalore only, right? So you can just write like this, aggregate in both square bracket, enter it. So here you have to define one more stage with the curly braces. Match. Let's say Bangalore. If we will run this query, let's run and see it. So there are 6 number of products available. So it filtered all the products from Bangalore city only. Bangalore, 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 Bangalore. Right. So let's the next step. Let's, as I have mentioned, 2 to 3 cities. Okay. Let's do like this. Let's count all total number of product as per the city. That means let's say here Bangalore. In the Bangalore, how many numbers of products are available? For same the Delhi, let's say Delhi, how many products are available? And same for other cities like Kolkata and so on, right? So here we have to group group ID city and total number of products. Let's say so this sum is called as one operator. So inside each stage we can use the pipeline operator. So here can give our key name like total. Right. So here what we are going to perform, as per the city how many total products are available, we'll check here. So there are 3 cities I have taken. If you see, for Delhi 862 products are available, total number of products. For Bangalore total 448 products are available. For Kolkata there are 1388 products are available. So this is the if we have such kind of requirement and we have one complex document present inside our database, we have to anyhow go for this aggregation as per our requirement, as I have shown. So let's take one more example. We'll implement the complete this scenario, the complete scenario with our same document. First we'll give some input, we'll write some query, we'll match some document and filter it. After filtering we'll group as per some category, and after that we'll sort and we'll see the output. So in the same document, let's say if you can see here, for Bangalore city there are some category like men and women. So what is our agenda here, what is our objective here? For Bangalore, for each category what is the total number of products available. Let's say in Bangalore, for men, what is the total number of product, and for women, what is the total number of product. So this is our objective. We will implement the complete scenario what I have drawn here. Okay, so let's go to this Robo3D. We'll write the query here. Aggregate. So first, this is one stage. So each stage, when you are will start the stage, it will be start from curly braces and into the curly braces. So first we'll match the document. So it is Bangalore. This is the first city. Sorry, this is our first stage. In second stage, we will group the record as per the category. And also we will calculate the total number of product available for each category. Same example, but with all the stages. So previously I show you different stages individually. This time I am implementing all three. SOM. So SOM is the operator, pipeline operator. So our second stage is completed. Next one is we will sort it as per ascending order or descending order. So I am sorting as per the product number, total product number, and descending order. So here if you will see this aggregate query, I implemented all three. First match, I matched with the city, the required city. After that I am grouping the record for that particular city as per the category. Third one is I am sorting as per the total number of product. So how it will operate here? First it will execute these steps. It will filter the records which are belongs to Bangalore, city equals to Bangalore. So once the filtration done, so it will those filtered record will come for the grouping. So here in grouping we will group as per the category and I will count the total number of product. So once that is done, we will sort as per the total number of product either in ascending order or descending order. So let's run it. So somewhere unexpected token. Let me to rectify it. that's okay. Let's see that. So for category main, the total number of product is 230, and for the category women, the total product is 218, and it is not as per descending order as I have mentioned here. So here we can perform all the 3 stages. So this is the only basic advantage of aggregation framework over the other MongoDB methods. You can perform multiple operation for the whole entire your complex document. Let's say you have some embedded document. So this is the best framework to fetch the record from your MongoDB document, right? So in this session we just see how the aggregation frameworks working, right? And I have also given some examples, 1 or 2 examples, and I show you how it works and what is the pipeline stages. Also I have told you the pipeline operator. Here also I have used one pipeline operator, that is sum. So in the upcoming sessions we will see more pipeline stages, and I will take some more complex example, and I will check how it is working over the other complex documents, right? So I am stopping today's session. If you like it, please don't forget to comment, and bye bye. Thank you.